gems, and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I'm going to be showing you everything that I made in the month of May. Today in May. May was a pretty chill month for me creative wise. I was getting back to my regularly scheduled programming in just life after being quite ill, and so there aren't many pieces, but I'm super happy with what I did make and I'm super excited to share with you what I got up to. So let's just stop dilly-dallying and let's show you the damn things. So the first thing that I did and I finished is actually quite surprising. I thought that I wouldn't finish this for quite a while just because it wasn't at my top priorities, like I said in my last video, but I actually finished my Bumble Bee Raglan that I've made. So here it is. Here she is in all her glory, and I'm super happy with it. I've even blocked it, so she's nice and blocked. She's smelling a little bit like foam pads because obviously that's how I blocked it, on some foam pads, but you know, she'll be fine. It'll be fine. But this is just your typical top-down raglan tutorial that you can find all over YouTube, but it's super easy, working in the rounds and then splitting off into the arms. And I made this using this really lovely like mustardy yellow and dark almost black brown. I have had some suggestions to put little wings on the back, so I might do that at some point. But yeah, I made this pretty fast as well. This was another project that I kind of picked up because I wanted something pretty easy and mindless to do whilst I was recuperating and making myself better. So in total this took me 12 days to do, and that's me being slow and kind of putting it down and picking it back up over, you know, the course of a couple of days. So probably could make another one a little bit faster, but that's still a pretty good time for making a whole jumper. And I like how it fits. It's a little bit cropped, it's a little bit slouchy. I would like to make another one, like another raglan style, which is like really oversized, just because this one isn't as like drapey as I wanted it to be, but I still really like it and I still really like how it fits. So yeah, it came out really well in the end and I'm super happy with it. Next up was a huge task, as I mentioned in my last video, but the next thing I'm going to show you is my Coraline Sweater by Flowerick that I pattern tested. And it's this mammoth of a jumper. It's huge. So I used the Yarnsmith's chunky yarn and 10mm knitting needles to make this jumper. And like I mentioned in my last video, it's got this like tinsel woven through it to give it some sparkle, and I absolutely love it. And then I don't remember, this is like the Hobbycraft baby sparkle yarn or something like that for the stars. So it's all very sparkly, and I haven't put the stars on the back yet. I have them made, but I just didn't have time to sew it all on when I was getting it finished in time for the deadline. But let me tell you, making this was an experience and I learned quite a few things whilst making it, and I'm not gonna lie, the construction is not the best. I have blocked this because basically the neckline I made way too big. It was like hanging here on me, and even when I did the ribbing for the neck, it was like gaping at the back and it was just way too open. So I had to kind of sew up the shoulder. You can see right there, it's so bad. And it's really bulky on the inside as well because the stitches didn't quite line up. I have no idea what I was doing when I was making this, but it's quite bulky on the inside as well, from where I've seamed it up and had to kind of like do some Frankenstein stuff to this jumper. And so the construction isn't the best, and when it's on I kind of have to fiddle with it for it to lie properly. But now that I've blocked it, it definitely does fit a little bit better. The neck is still a little bit big, but it's quite nice. But I've learned a lot about knitting making this and another project that I'm going to show you in a bit, and so I feel like my skills as a knitter are definitely improving. So I'm so grateful that I got the opportunity to test this for Flowerick. Pattern isn't out yet, but it should be out soon, and it's a really well put together. It's a pretty simple knit pattern. There's not too many tricks involved. It's a pretty straightforward pattern, like I said, so I would say it's pretty beginner friendly. Knitting is not my forte, you know, it's not. But I really like how it came out. So, and then altogether this jumper took me 11 days to make. So like I said, it's just a front panel, a back panel, and then sleeves and the cuffs. So the longest part actually was making and sewing on the stars, but it is summer, so I won't be wearing this for a long time, unfortunately, because she's thick. The next thing I've been working on has been another pattern test for Not Your Normal Knitwear on Instagram, and this is so cool. This is honestly like so cool. This is the UFO Vest. Isn't this cool? Isn't it cute? Look how cute that is. I've still got to add like so So in the pattern you then like put strands of yarn over it to kind of make it look like beams. So I've got to do that, but I've been waiting for more of this blue yarn to arrive so I can actually finish the whole vest. But this is so cute. So the main bulk of the yarn that I'm using, the main portion of this vest is sparkly blue. You can't quite tell that it's sparkly on this camera, but hopefully you'll be able to tell on the little video I'll put here. Is made out of the Karen Simply Soft Party, which I've never used before, but it's actually really nice. I do get my crochet hook caught in the tinsel every now and then, and it's kind of a little bit of a pain, but honestly it's really cute. It's not too scratchy, and I think it's going to look really cool once it's all put together. And this camera is not doing it justice at all. This looks like a pale yellow on camera. This is neon, like glow in the dark neon. It's probably not, I don't think it's actually glow in the dark, but this is like neon yellow. And again, I'm hoping that the video will pick it up, but bright neon yellow that I just had lying around. So yeah, I'm super happy with how this is coming. I'm like 3/4 of the way through the back and I ran out of yarn, so I had to order some more. So far I've been working on this since the 15th of May, but I haven't been able to work on it for like nearly I want to say like 3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know how time works, but I haven't been able to work on this for a while because I ran out of yarn. So excited to get my teeth back into this once I get my yarn. I did finish this hat that I showed you last time. I finished both hats, but I don't know where the other one is. This is just a cute little granny stripe hat that I made just using some yarn that I had left over. I think it's really sweet. I love making these hats because they take up like a whole ball of yarn, but they're so easy and fast to make. I just think that it's like just a cute little, like it looks cute, like it's a cute little thing. It kind of matches my hair perfectly. Oh my gosh. So, and to go along with that, I don't have any of the items here because I actually made some stuff for my work. If you don't know, I work at Hobbycraft at the moment, and we've been making stuff for Pride, and obviously Pride is right now. Happy Pride, guys. So I made a bunch of rainbow stuff for the shop, including a rainbow hat that looks like that. I made a granny square bag that's like one side of it is granny square hearts and the other side is like granny stripe squares, like alternating colors, and it's a cute little like tote bag size but with like a really small handle because it's just going on shop floor. It like wasn't for anybody, so that was really cute. I made this like over the shoulder like drawstring bag as well. For my first time making anything like this, I just came up with it on the top of my head. Somebody's probably already made it before, but it's just using the mesh stitch and then like weaving in some yarn to make like a drawstring, which was really cool. I'm like obsessed with making those now. I just make them whenever I've got some scrap yarn and I don't know what to do with myself. I just start making one of those, so hopefully I'll have some more to show you for this month. I then made some rainbow bunting, some little triangular rainbow bunting in the inclusive pride flag colors to go under some arches along the shop floor. And then my most prized possession that I made for the shop is a little banner that says Pride. I crocheted the letters PRIDE in like rainbow colors, and I backed it with felt. Like they just look so professional, it looks so good, and I get so many compliments on them. It's really, really sweet. And yeah, that's like front and center of the shop as well, which is really, really awesome. So that's all the stuff that I made for the shop. Sorry I don't have any like pieces with me, but obviously they're in the shop, but hopefully the videos and the pictures are good enough for you guys. And then the last thing that I made or started making in May is a pretty big project again, and I think this is going to take me a little bit, just a little bit of time to finish. But I have desperately been wanting to make a knitted raglan jumper. Ever since Made of the Moment came out with their tutorial on how to do a raglan jumper, it's called the Anything Raglan on YouTube, I've been wanting to do it for forever. So I finally picked out some yarn, and this is how it's going. Isn't that so cool? Oh my gosh. So at the moment I'm still just increasing until the armpits, but it's fitting pretty well. The neck is ever so slightly too big, but like it still sits pretty nice. But I've actually done a rolled neckline, which is really cool, something I've obviously never done before, and it was actually super easy. I was intimidated by the increases, but again, they're actually really simple and a lot easier than I expected. I'm just having so much fun. This has taken me, I started this on the 26th of May, and I haven't worked on this for a couple of days just because I've been traveling and I've been a bit busy with work and just life, so I haven't done this much over the last couple of days, and it's grown so much. I'm so impressed with myself. The daunting task comes when I reach my armpits and I then need to do the standing stitches or whatever it is to then make the arms. very nerve-wracking, but I'm super impressed with how it's coming. The tutorial is so easy, and so I would recommend it. This is actually yarn that I bought when I very first started crocheting. I have like a TikTok in my drafts of me making a blanket out of it, but I didn't get very far because it was boring and it wasn't actually that big and it wasn't going to be great, and I forgot what stitch I was using for it anyway. So this is the Lion brand Happy Mandala. Well, the Lion brand Mandala in the shade Happy. I think that's what it is, but it's super soft. I think it's acrylic. I'm pretty sure it's 100% acrylic, but it's super soft and it's in these really beautiful colors. The only thing I'm worried about is that obviously the more I increase, the smaller the the stripes get. So I don't know how much that's going to irritate me, but I do love how it goes. I love this green and this orange together. Ooh, looks so good. But yeah, I'm so excited for that to be done. Again, it might take me a little while because it is knit and I have other responsibilities, but I'm just so happy with how it's coming along already, and I'm so impressed with myself. Like, I am a knitter. I'm going to be a knitter, I swear. But yeah, that is everything that I made in May. Not too many things, but quite big things. So like, I feel like I should get some credit for that. But yeah, I tried to take May as a little like step back to just recuperate and make sure that I was all good, and we're all right. We're doing okay. Had a bit of a stressful day today, but powering through, you know what I mean? But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you sticking around whilst I ramble on about crochet. Remember, if you liked the video, then please do like the video and subscribe to the channel. It'd be great to have you here. And if you aren't following me on my socials, y'all should definitely go do that. I have an exciting little project coming up that I'm excited to show you guys, so you should definitely at least follow me on Instagram. I'm just saying. Anyways, guys, drink lots of water, take care of yourself, and have a wonderful rest of your day, night, or evening wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.